So yesterday I got these heads on the 4.2 04 Jag and got them torqued down, cleaned up, blown off everything. Now today I'm going to try to do timing. So here's your kit. Got it off eBay for like 40 bucks. I think I mentioned that yesterday. But should be the same for the 4.2 as it is a 4.0. Here's your cam hold downs. I already got the pin in there now. This one, the other one's different. It looks like this is gold. This is a little bit different. So this one's probably the 4.0. The one in there is a 4.2. And so from the front of the car, it's in the back of your flywheel. So, and I'm pretty sure I got it in. There's a notch in the flywheel that pin goes in. So there's the transmission. I've got the pan off. I'm doing some work to that. So that's the front of the car. I'm gonna spin around here. Right there, you take your, I think that's a crankshaft position sensor, I think. But that comes out, and this pin goes in and just screws right into that. And you can kind of tell it doesn't really fit in there great, but you can kind of feel it tries to catch that that hole in there. So no need to crank on it all the way down, just snug it up because I don't want to bend anything. And you can just kind of feel. But what you have to do if you don't have it lined up, what I did before on the other car up there on the crankshaft, I just had a wrench or a ratchet, and I would put my hand over there. I didn't have that over there in my way, but you put just a ratchet up there and you can move it around while you're feeling that thing engaged. Alright, so before, as I said, I think when I took the heads off, I put those bars on it because I wasn't sure if that would work, and I wanted it to be where it's supposed to be. So there's no reason the crank would have moved. Let me get my socket. That's the wrong one. And if it's engaged under there, it shouldn't move. So let's try it. I gotta find my socket. Okay, after about 15 minutes, I finally found a socket that would work. I know I think that's a 23, but I don't know what I did with it. So, if it's engaged, it won't move. Okay. It's the bolt tightening up, but it's not. The crank shouldn't move. You probably won't be able to go backwards with it because of it'll just loosen the thread, but it might. Yep. Okay. Should be good. Since there's no valving going on, it would roll easy. So, yep. We're definitely engaged. Okay. That's good news. So, apparently, the other one's a 4.2 and this one's a 4 liter. It's got a little, the flats on it are a little bit different than the other one, but I tried to put that one, it wouldn't even get close. The other one went in there. So, and I'm lucky that Torx bolt, which has probably never been out of that thing, luckily it came out easy. So now we're going to put the flat bars on the cams. Well, we got to put the cams in first. So I have to get some oil. There's no bearings in these, it's just straight metal, so you have to get them pretty clean. I already cleaned them out. I don't feel any burrs or nothing. So they look in good shape though for a car that's got 200,000 miles on it. So let's get a little bit of oil. I might just use that blaster just to, that's pretty good oil. So it'll be good enough. I was just about getting ahead of myself. There's way more to do than just putting those on there. You got to put the cams in. You got to put the lash caps in, whatever you want to call it. I labeled them before. Passenger side, got them numbered. They are set to each valve because there's clearances and valve lash. So, like I said, I cleaned this before. Should be good to go. Cleaned it real good, blew it out, cleaned it some more. Now, I know you're probably saying, oh, you probably shouldn't use that. You're probably right. And I'm still thinking whether I'm going to use it or not. If I can find a quart of oil, I'll probably just use oil. Couldn't find any motor oil, so I'm going to dab some of that on them. So, I do have these numbered, even though I sprayed it with the cleaner. Still on there. Starting with number 1 up here, working your way back. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down there you can barely make it out. There's a 9. So I got these numbered. There's number 9. 15, 11. They need to be cleaned off. So let me do that. Okay, so I kind of like using that gear oil. Probably use that from now on doing this type of thing, but got all the top ones in. Got these last ones cleaned. So I don't know where I can set the camera so you can see. There you go. Those numbered. Number 1. Let's put a little oil on it. Goes right down in there. It's a pretty snug fit, but just there it goes. 1. Number 3. Come to find out, this oil wasn't even open, so 3. And the last one's 2. There you go. Now, we can work on the cams. All lash cups or whatever they're called, put in there, cleaned off. They weren't really dirty, a little bit, but wipe them off. Better safe than sorry. So we're going to check all the cam journals. Make sure you don't feel no grit. I blew them off and cleaned them off real good earlier on. Should be no problem, but nothing like a bare finger to make sure there's really nothing there.